Today's question is, how do I earn money from my blog? All right, so this is from Jaiger Dave. Now, let's break this down a little bit because there's all sorts of different ways out there. I guess you can make money from your blog, but a lot of them are not recommended. For example, Google AdSense, like putting someone else's ads on your blog. If you're lucky, you might get a few cents per click or per impression. It's going to take way too much traffic for that to even be viable. So let's have a look at what I recommend. I'm going to pull up the iPad here. So the goal is, let's get revenue for our blog, from our blog. So first thing we need to do, we need to firstly get blog traffic. Then we need to convert them to email subscribers. Then we need to convert them to customers or clients. Now, easier said than done. So what do we need to do? First step, with our blog, it's not obvious. We do need content. We need content to attract people in. We need content for people to read. We need content for Google to index so that people can actually find our blog through various channels, e.g. social media, e.g. Google. Content on its own isn't going to make you any money unless there is a system for nurturing people around this journey. So most bloggers, they have good content. So that's the starting point. That's step number one. Then what we need is a call to action as step number two. So we want a blog with good content, and then we want to nurture people to the next step. We do that by having a call to action, by saying something like, if you like this article, download this companion resource, download this lead magnet, download this flagship content. So we need a call to action in order for that to happen. Now, of course, if we're offering something as the call to action, then we actually need to have that piece of flagship content that we are offering. Very few people sign up for a newsletter for the sake of getting more email in their inbox. So we need flagship content to entice people to join us. Something so valuable that people would pay you for it if you ask them. Something that you are known for, something that is actionable and practical. So that is what flagship content is all about. So we offer that in the call to action. Then, of course, we need to have it there to deliver. But we also need the mechanism for them to enter their name and enter their email address to receive that flagship content. And that is known as a landing page. That is the virtual business card swap. In real life, when we meet somebody, we have a little conversation. If we want to keep in touch, I offer you my business card and I take yours. Then we have a means to stay in contact with one another. All right, so step 3, flagship content. Step 4 is the landing page as the mechanism to do that. Whoops. Step 3, flagship content. Step 4, landing page. This means your blog traffic comes to your blog for the content. There's a call to action. They say, yes, that sounds good. Great. They can get the flagship content. They do so on a landing page. Then they become an email subscriber. Okay, blog traffic, email subscriber. And then once we are growing a list of email subscribers, then what we need is something that we can offer them that's going to help them on their journey, that's going to help solve a problem. And that is where we need an actual offer. Now, the mistake a lot of us make in the early days is we think we need to build the product before we make the offer. I did that in the start, wasted hundreds and hundreds of team hours building something that in the end, no one was really that interested in. So step number 5, we need an offer to make to our email subscribers. That is important, and it's important that the offer comes before building the final part of the thing, which is the product or the service or the program or whatever you want to call it, whatever it is that you are doing to help your people, that comes last. Okay, so there you have it. That's how you can earn money from a blog. You want 3 things: blog traffic, convert that to email subscribers, then convert them to customers. Most people are focused solely on step 1 and wonder why their blog doesn't have any commercial viability. What you really need is step 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Call to action, flagship content, landing page, then they're on your email list. Then you need to make an offer. Then you need to have the actual product, service, or program only once you have someone who is willing to actually pay you money for that. Then you can deliver it. All right, folks, so there is a 6-step process for making money from your blog. There we have it. Okay. Let me know what your other questions are. More than happy to answer them, but that is from Jaiger Dave. Take care, folks. See you later.